friends, it's Todd here, and today we are going to look at one of my favorite toys. It's actually a 1966 Mustang Coupe 289 V8 car that I've had for over 20 years now. It was a dream car of mine, still is, and I still have this one. I bought this 20 years ago. It's hard to believe that I've had this over 20 years. And had some work done to it probably back about 6 or 7 years ago. Had new paint done to it, a lot of things redone. And I am the second owner of this car, and it came from Kings Mountain Ford up the road here, and it's only got 67,000 original miles on it. So we'll go take a look at it. All right, cool. So I've got her sitting back here in my driveway, covered up, and we're gonna pull her off. We're actually gonna give her a bath today and get her detailed. So we'll start her up in just a few minutes. So I want to kind of show you back here. She's all covered up, and she's got her own parking sign there. So I used to show this car at the car shows. It's a lot of fun. We might do it again eventually, but yeah, she needs a lot of tender loving care, and so we'll uncover her and show you what she looks like now, all dirty. We're gonna uncover her and see what she looks like. Yeah, she's dirty. Dirty car. Got a little teeny bit of just a little bit of rust on the chrome. I can get that off, that's no problem. But here she is, getting her out of her winter. Just throw that over here, and but there she is. And pop the hood so you can see the V8. We'll start it up in a few minutes. Hey. And she's all original, so kind of show you this here. There she is. She's a little dirty, but easy clean, easy peasy clean up here. And this, I drove her every weekend, so you're not going to see clean engine. This is a driving engine, man. Yeah, this is made for driving. 289 is just an awesome motor, easy to work on. So I'm going to fire her up in just a minute so you can hear her, and then we'll start cleaning her up. Yeah, she's, as you can tell here, we'll go along here, she's dirty, but like I said, she cleans up really good. There she is there with her lovely upholstery, the dark blue. They're really fun cars to drive. I mean, see how dirty it looks. It just builds up right there. I don't know why, but that's not affecting anything with the gas tank. It's just gathers a lot of junk right in there. But and I'll show you some pictures too. I did a photo shoot with her, God, it was probably about 6 or 7 years ago in a studio. We had a fun time doing that. And but yeah, she's a great car. Okay, so we're inside the Mustang. I call her Caroline, that's her name. So let's start her up, give her a little gas, and she pops right on. Check that out, folks. A little squeak to the belt. That'll go away once it warms up more. Yeah, once it warms up, it's good. I'll walk around over here. Check her out. There she is, running like a champ. And like I said, she's a driving car. She's not a sit in the showroom, chromed out, car, which you could easily do if you wanted to do a project of that nature. But I love this car. This 289 is probably one of the best Ford motors ever built, especially for its time. I mean, this car is now my age, 54. She was born in Dearborn. I actually did all the numbers match on it. So the fenders, the door, everything, the engine block. I've got the tag right here. And I did some research on the numbers of the car. And it's February 1966 when it came off the assembly line. And like I said, it went down to Kings Mountain Ford back in that time. I still have the original AM radio in storage, and because when I got it, they had put in a cassette FM AM radio, so some speakers, no big deal. But I do have most of the original assembly. I have the original antenna, which I took off the original one and put this one on just so it'll go up and down, so I can put the car cover on it much easier. And like I said, she's dirty right now, so we're going to clean her up, and we'll show you how she looks after she's all done up. Good old Caroline. She's 54 years old. So I wanted to pull her back so I can get her in the sunlight and get her washed up. So let's go give her a good old-fashioned car wash. There you go. There she is. Like I said, I don't know why all that accumulates here, that grime. It's nasty. But other than that, when you get it cleaned up, it looks great. So look at all that pollen and dirt on it. Yeah, she's nasty right now. All right, we'll get her all cleaned up. So here we are, soaking her down real good. So I get all that initial dirt and pollen off of it. So yeah, she's gonna be pretty when she's all done up. We'll do all the tires and the wheels. Like I said, pretty much this is all original, guys. This is not, I don't like doing the hot rod stuff to it. I like to keep it as it was. Pretty much it's original color. Like I said, I had the repaint. It's called Arcadia Blue. If you look it up, that's what they called it back then. So they found the right color for it and returned it back to its original state. And like, that's another reason I call her Caroline, because Carolina Blue colors, like Tar Heel colors of the Chapel Hill team there. So see all that dirt and grime and that nastiness. So we'll get all that off. Yeah. And get her all pretty. I still have the old inspection sticker over there on the right. I think that's the year 2000. And not too long after that, they quit doing that. So I just left it on there. So I want to kind of show you the difference on both sides. So here's the front. So as you can tell how dirty it is here. I see my shadow. Get over there. Check it out. So there's clean there. I also cleaned the chrome up. It looks much, much better than it did. So yeah, she's gonna be pretty when she's all done. We'll also do the inside. But I just want to kind of show you the difference. You know, with the paint and everything. Look at the difference in the shade. And yeah, she's gonna look good when she's done. So all right, so we will continue the detailing. So I just finished the back there. What I had to do here, there was kind of a lot of grease buildup, so I mixed the a little bit of grease with soap and water grease remover, the little grease white lightning. I don't like doing that, but just a little tad, believe it or not, takes that out. It's diluted pretty good, so it did clean it up really good. Looking new. It's getting shiny. Almost done with the outside. I got to do the wheels next, but I wanted to show you. I don't usually, I use the towel for more detailing, getting the crevices and stuff. But for the mat, you know, like the roof, the hood, and the trunk, I use a squeegee. It helps keep a lot of lines off of it too. You can't really tell on this color car, but I still use it. It gets rid of all the little puddles that build up on your car when you're washing it. So I do recommend a squeegee. It's a good way to get it dried off pretty quick. So the next thing I'm going to do are the wheels. Get those cleaned up. Get those white walls white again, getting that mildew and crud off of it, and then we'll do the windows, and then we'll do the inside. But she's looking good. I know she feels good when she's all pretty like that. I get a lot of comments from people in the neighborhood how pretty she is. So yeah, she's coming along. So we got the wheels shining, got the white wall going. Show you around here, and there you go. It's a better view. And we'll go around here in the sun. I'm going to detail the tires, get them nice and black. There you go there. And I'll show you a cheap way to get those white walls. You don't have to buy that white wall cleaner stuff. Just get some of the Clorox Cleaner and Bleach. Works perfectly fine. I let it sit there for about a minute, a little over a minute. Then I'll scrub it real good, wash it off. It also cleans up the rims really nicely too. So yeah, it's looking good. Happy about that. Gonna do the windows next, and then the inside. There you go. There's the other wheel. I've always loved the spoked hubcaps, and these are the original hubcaps too that came with this particular model. So you had a choice. There's different hubcaps you could choose from when you bought a Mustang, and evidently with this one. So when I got it, it was like perfect. Yeah, because I always like the spoked hubcaps. So here's the inside. Of course, it's gonna have its little imperfections. What I don't like is a little bit of rust coming through the paint over there, which I'll probably have to take those panels off on the back and get them repainted. You know, what I'll do is I'll get all that little specks of rust off and then prime it, repaint it, all that stuff, sand it down. But yeah, you're not. Yeah, this car is is what it is. And, you know, it's got little imperfections, but it's still a great driving car. I love this car. It's a great cruising car. And gonna do the windows next. Gonna do the ceiling up there too. Get that cleaned up. The seats I had reupholstered, so they're in great shape. And also the carpet's new. I put that in with a friend of mine years ago when I first got the car. It had a weird shaggy carpet in it from the 70s. To replace it, we took it out, put the original carpet back in it. And of course, you can still find those from ours are Harris Mustang, I think, online. And Harris is local to Charlotte, but they're national, so you can order from Harris. And I'll put a link at the description of this video. All right, we'll continue and get this finished. Well, there she is. She's all cleaned up. Windows are done. Wheels are done. Tires are done. Chrome is done. She looks pretty for 54 years old. It's a great car. We cleaned up the vinyl too. I use a little bit of leather cleaner too with that. Mix it in. It does a good job of shining up and taking care of the interior on the upholstery. Looks really good. Got the dash cleaned up. Horn still works. There you go. So, but yeah, she's all cleaned up, looking good. And there's been times where I wanted to sell it, but there's times where I wanted to keep her. So she's a fun car. She's a pretty car. I've really enjoyed having her. And I used to have a 93 Fox Body GT 5.0, which is a great car. Sold that a while back. I know it went to a good home. The new owners who bought it a while back called me and wanted to know more of the history about the car, so I knew it was going to go to a new home. But this guy, yeah, well, girl, Caroline, just love her to death. She's been a good car, been a fun car, and I might take her out for a spin, but yeah, there she is. to show you the trunk. So yeah, this is pretty much all original. These are my show mats, my Mustang mats that I put in when I was showing the car, and get the Mustang symbol on those. And some of the original parts are in this box here. Got my chairs when we were at the car show. Also, when you wash your Mustang, of course, you get a lot of gunk in between here. So I always make sure to open the trunk, clean all this out. So I'm thinking a lot of what was happening here was stuff that would come down from up here, go underneath, go in here, and then work its way around here and just spill out over this, so that this was completely just gunk. So I cleaned all this up too. So yeah, this is the interior. And again, these were pretty much original, in great shape. Never had to change those out. There's some stickers I still need to do. This one's fading out here. Of the spare tire, how to change it and stuff like that. Just little things. Just score on that, get a new sticker from Harris. And like I said before, I will have the link to the Harris Mustang in Charlotte. They have everything classic, which is great. And they also have a counter that you can drive in and go and pick out what you need, and they'll go in the warehouse and grab it for you. So we got a lot of people who drive for miles just to go to the Harris Mustang to get their parts for their classic Mustang. So it's, you know, the fastbacks, the coupes, the Mach 1s, the GTs, you know, King of the Road, all of them are, you can find stuff there. Thanks guys for joining me cleaning up Caroline this spring. She definitely needed a spring cleaning. And please subscribe and like and comment on more stuff you want me to post. And content is very important. So we're going to do some more stuff. She's been a lot of fun to work on today and get her cleaned up for the springtime. But yeah, thanks for joining me. Like and subscribe. More stuff coming soon. Take care. Bye-bye.